Amityville Vanishing Point is a genuine Troma movie, and it's worse than the Troma movies. I've seen some. They have a war-free YouTube channel to look some of the more less recognized titles, like Dolphin Man and stuff. I respect what they achieved, and the Toxic Avenger series, I mean the movies, are not exactly bad. I say they are very tasteless, and the humor is not my liking. And the Septic Man, which has nothing to do with Troma, is a much better iteration of the Toxic Avenger character. But this one, maybe it was an acquisition and Troma was just spreading it, and the Troma guy just makes an appearance in it. This is bad. Maybe it was a student film that got out of hand and got released as a feature, but this is not Llamageddon. That was a very good movie, and where the budget was not adequate, it used very clever animation to fill in the gaps, and it was, just some amateurish hokey stuff which evolved into a full-length movie. This looks like some artsy people making a student project. It got too long, or someone had the idea to make some money of it because of brand recognition. And we have Amityville Vanishing Point, which is notoriously hard to find if you don't want to pay the $2 for the Troma streaming, which I did not want because this is bad and I was not interested in other Troma titles. Although Troma had a very good acquisition with Mutant Blast. Yes, if you want to check out what a good Troma movie is, so I don't say it's necessarily a good movie just compared to other stuff what you can access to. It won't be some MCU Phase 1 Iron Man or anything like that. But if you are interested in what Troma is as the company, what movies they are producing, I suggest Mutant Blast without hesitation. Not Toxic Avenger, not other Thanksgiving and that kind of crap. Take Mutant Blast. That's a fun movie. It introduces a couple of brands within the company, and it's just funny. And it has really unique voice acting because it was not made in English but in Portuguese or something, and those the voices of the actors are really something unique. Now, what to do with Amityville Vanishing Point? So you can find it in the net in a very bad quality, and the sound has a delay compared to the visuals. But for us fortunate people who are interested in watching everything Amityville, someone made on YouTube a reaction video to it, thanks to the loophole in the copyright laws. I'm very glad for it. Link is in the description, so you can watch it without problem and without messing with the audio and editing, re-editing the stuff which you should not be able to download at all. So the plot is that this girl dies and the other girl senses this psychically. People got confused to what is happening, and I have zero idea what is the black guy in the pink pimp suit is about, but I can put together what why the other girl is getting a headache or something. Then Special Agent Douchebag arrives to the funeral at the Amityville boarding house. So we are at least in the Amityville city. Then a bunch of nothing happens. Amongst others, Agent Douchebag dreams about a card which leads him to a club eventually, but entirely upon accident. Immediately after Agent is getting into the bar, a bar fight erupts because reasons. Though this might be just a dream too. Something baseball cards, and after more than 17 minutes of runtime, they start seance to summon the spirit of the deceased girl. This shifts the bar scene from agent scene to another character's dream. So someone is dreaming that Agent Douchebag is dreaming that with the card he was dreaming about, because he's collecting baseball cards, what is not a dream, could enter this bar which he's dreaming about, and he gets into a bar fight because he's a dreamer. The point is, the movie invents a locked room, which we never heard about until now. And there was really no supernatural thing going on. So there is this locked room now in the boarding house, which they now open with an Ace of Spades card, which the agent was dreaming about originally. How and what this has to do with clubs and the bar fight or baseball cards, I have zero idea, probably nothing. They find a tape in that room which just tells them one of the famous scientific rat experiments, misquoting it, because you know they will be misquoting it. And at the end of the tape, the agent snaps, pulls out a revolver, some characters die out of hallucinations, then the survivors kill Mr. Agent. What this was, I really... There was that art house dream sequence with the crazy hair guy. That was cool. But what? There is absolutely no story. There is no logical consistency. There is no build-up. Nothing is happening. There is maybe 3 major scenes, probably a lot of improv. So, and improv never works. The female Ghostbusters prove that very much. Although it's not entirely true, you know, there are always exceptions from the rule. Nicholas Brandon from the Buffy series made Coherence in 2013, and that was an improv movie, and why I don't consider it a high regard compared to a normal movie. For an improv movie, and you know, these lowbrow paranormal passivity era movies, it's fine, but this Amityville Vanishing Point is an abomination. I don't know what it was, but I don't want it around.